Okay, so I'm going to go into edit VAT here.
Mm-hmm.
I had to get the QuickBooks guys to set this up in Ireland. Okay, so
Yeah.
so I'm going to click on the cash basis here. So it does the sales on the cash basis and the purchases on the accrual basis for certain. Okay, when I do this, what's your VAT number offhand for this company? You don't know what they are.
Oh, I don't know enough. I'll get it. 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I have it here. Okay, it's 3900
Yeah.
109TH.
Great. That's great. Let's save that. Make that change. Okay, so there now for January, February, you're in a repayment position.
Yeah.
And this may be the figures of minus 2282.
Okay.
And so that would have been your submission numbers there.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm going to see now, is that January, February? That's just January. Actually, that's just January.
Okay.
On February there. Yeah, you're still in a money back position.
Yeah.
Of 2140, 2145.
Yeah.
Now, what I'd like to do now is click this mark as filed, okay?
Okay.
And then it will allow you to March, April, that return.
Okay.
So do you think that's the numbers now?
No, I need to get this one down now. Let me just see.
Now. So, and have you logged in on the desktop there also to Dext?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna get you to share your screen for a sec.
Yeah.
We'll just have a look at that. So we'll get this going. That's what we're gonna do. All right. And the bills we're after are ones that you haven't entered in QuickBooks yet. Okay.
Okay.
So I can always change that name to Garrity Neary or whatever. What name do you call it day to day? Is it Mount Bellew or
It's
Garrity?
Farmgate Veterinary Group. It's rebranded, you see, but I just don't think it was ever changed on our bills going out and stuff as Farmgate Veterinary Group. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll change it to that now in a moment. So we'll go with a couple of things. So if you use your mouse for a second, Dale.
Yeah.
Okay, and just go over to the left-hand side here in processing. Keep going down, click that one. Okay, so it hasn't taken your one in yet. Okay. You pressed submit, did you? You did.
Oh, I didn't. I just took a picture of it. Sorry. Do I need to open the app on my phone?
Oh, yeah, you do, yeah.
Sorry, I just took a random picture of it. Grand. Wouldn't have worked. Okay, and submit. Awesome. Okay. No. Right. Processing.
Okay, that's fine. So click on in processing again there.
You
see, does it appear yet? Okay, click above an inbox and then back down to processing. Yeah, any of those. Okay, that's the one. So it's never seen this before, right? But you'll see that found a total there of 127.06 on the right. Now, if you just go to the left, keep going, and you see where it says to review.
Yes.
To the left of to review. No, further up here. Go to the left of that. Click that. So that's what you just photographed, right?
Yes.
So it knows who it is. Now the name we downloaded for QuickBooks Cavitris anyway. And okay, so you can X that on the top right. I'm just looking to see there's no VAT on that one.
No.
So just click on the word Cavitris for a minute. Okay, so we've all the bill there, it knows who it is. Where would you normally put that category wise? You see further down? If you click
would put that in that full colostrum, so just licensed merchant LM.
Okay, so click on there and see is LL there yet. If you type in the top, it'll look around.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see.
There, I wouldn't think this mustn't have brought it over yet.
No.
No. Okay, I'll take a bit of a remote control for a second. I've never been put on anything yet with the giving narrative, you see. So, but we can get this going, all right. So I'm just going to go down to this area here with lists. So your suppliers, your customers will be there. I'm going to click a few more. Categories will be the chart of accounts where we put stuff. So
right.
I have integrated it with your
System. Okay.
Yeah, it just mightn't have taken it over yet. Okay, I think it's taken it over now. All right, so let's go back up. But the place you'll find yourself all the time is going to be in this costs area.
Okay.
And you'll find everything you put into it will be lined up here, queuing to go into QuickBooks, basically.
Okay.
Now, what we do is we say every time you see is everything from Kavitris going into that category?
No. There'll be a whole array of things. There'll be dog food, antibiotics, everything.
Okay. So with ones that are a bit more predictable,
yeah,
what we like to do is go into the set system rules and we tell it what category to always put it into.
Yeah.
What VAT rate to claim.
Yeah.
And always publish it to be a bill. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna, so it just knows a bit more than it did. So just see that LM there now again, just type in LM, see does it come up?
No.
Coming in, we just so if I connect it with the right one. So it doesn't matter now. I'll just recheck that. You see the LM on this one.
But that's all our nominal codes basically. Our categories are in products.
Oh yeah, so when you're buying it though, what do you put it as a purchase? You put it into stock or cost of sales or something?
Yeah, like I'll show you. Well, do you want to see here? And I'll just show you if I log into it. Just I'll just log into Garishini 1 second.
Okay.
Oh, whatever. If I even just go into suppliers, I'm going to one of them. Sorry, no, I'm still in Ballygar. Sorry, 1 second.
It's all right.
Okay, so if I just select one of these bills,
yeah.
Okay, it's in here. So they're in product or service, so they're set up as purchases.
Okay, yeah, and just on that, if you go up that cog on the top right up here. Oh, actually, I can work it. Yeah, just have a quick look here. Oh, what's that about? Maybe it's only related to the bills. Okay, products or services. Let me just think about that one. I'll just have a quick look here. And so just click on the non-stock. So yeah, I just want to make sure I can find them. And look at that Chanel again. Just pick on a couple of extra things there that I noticed. So this bill comes in for 222. Just click on this guy. Okay, LA. Okay, let's go back to Dext. So, so I'll X that. So I'll set it. Will you click on Dext there, Adele?
Sorry, yeah.
Sorry, yeah, just not too sure. Oh yeah, it's up there. So, okay, so I think how I do this one again. Category products and services, yeah. Purchase LA, okay, let's go back up. Okay, you see this down here?
Yeah.
That's you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
that's it.
So click on the one that suited you there. That one was it?
That's it.
Okay, and there's now we'll just have a look at the VAT rates for a second to make sure they come over okay for you. Go
Okay.
further down. So it says extracted, it'll always get the number right. Now in this case it was 0. So if you click on this arrow here beside extracted for me, and I'll take my hand off the mouse, yeah.
So it's 0.
There's your VAT rates you're used to, yeah. So click on the one you like. Now, it'll always ask you, do you want to set a supplier rule? And after a while you might set it to put it into some, you always move it. You have to do some of the work for you.
Okay.
So just click on the word publish there for a minute. What date is this one now? Just go up there. Keep going up for a moment. 25th of June. Okay. Oh no, 26th of May. Just click publish there for a second.
Where is publish now?
On the top left.
Right down here. Hold on now.
Yeah. There's always a couple of places. Okay.
Okay.
So go back over to your QuickBooks and bring up Kavitris now.
Let's move this somewhere. Aha, there it is.
Now click on that guy. And just, yeah, so it's the right date. Scroll down a little bit for me. So
Yeah.
that right, and you see it's attached on the bottom left.
Perfect. Oh, it's attached, so you can actually see what you got. Yeah, perfect. Because I noticed it doesn't put it in the description, but if you, it'll have the photograph of the actual invoice.
It will, yeah.
Brilliant.
So there you are. So that's what QuickBooks, that's what Dext does. It hoovers in these bills all over the place.
Yeah, that's excellent.
And what it doesn't push where you want it, you
can manually do it.
Yeah, it's incredible. Now,
yeah, no,
I'm going to show you another couple of things. So there's a few things really to do today, and maybe check, like you've done one there and we've recorded it. It start firing all the bills in.
Okay.
If you know are coming, right?
Yeah.
And so there's a couple of things. I'm going to stop sharing for a second. And I'm going to just bring up my own screen. Now, sorry, just think for a minute. So here's your Dext. So am I showing you mine? I am, yeah. So just when it's, okay, it's gone from here now, but in the cost area, there's the word archive, and everything that you've put through will always be sitting there, okay?
Okay.
And the second thing is down in suppliers here.
Yes.
Everything you publish. So even statements, we like to photograph them, put them in here, but not publish them because they're not relevant. But
okay.
they'll be kept here. But if I, on the right here, I'll just type in Kavitris. They'll bring it up. One has gone through, and that's the one you did.
Yes.
A second thing that we do here. There's nothing in our inbox yet.
Okay.
But I'm just going to unarchive this one for a moment. So say for some reason we published it wrong or something. There's a few reasons why you might do that. And say you had just done this. Okay, it'll tell me what you've done, who did what, in case we're wondering what the heck was going on. These are all internal things. But say it's blurry photo, this is what we find most of the things. And when I say photo again and do that, if you check your phone now.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we do this like monitoring. So if you go remote working and there's people doing this photoing.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah. And you can answer is there now as well, such as done. And
wow. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So that's that. And so the app is very powerful if a couple of your people are out there with bills and they never give them to you, but you know yourself.
Yeah.
So each of them have to be added with a separate email address and a phone number. And they download that app, and that could be enough for them. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it keeps this information coming into you. So that's the thing. So the ones checking the deliveries could do that aspect for you.
Yes.
A couple of tripwires to watch out for. So you photographed that really well on the desk. But if there was a keyboard behind that, it might misread the symbols on the keyboard.
Okay. Yeah.
Up,
Right. Okay.
Or if they missed the heading Kavitas.
Heading or the supplier name or whatever. Yeah.
These are the typical things. Yeah. So what we do here is often still sitting down like you are, I would leave them down on the ground and just photograph them.
Yeah, on the flat surface and to get the full invoice in. Okay.
That's great.
Gosh, that's brilliant, isn't it?
It is. Now the second one, which might be more also relevant to you, is this add documents. Okay, and you can, if you've PDF files, you can save them and just drag them in there, or just if you have them scanned, just drag them into this area and the exact same thing will happen.
Great. And what about credit notes or stuff like that?
Yeah, with credit notes, when they come into the box up here,
it
comes up as details. You change the up here to a credit note.
Yes.
But you've also got to go down the bottom and change the bill.
Yeah, to credit note.
The credit note, okay, and then it'll publish up for you. Okay.
Brilliant.
Otherwise, it'll tell you something in review in this part to say there's a problem there, and that's what it does. Okay.
Brilliant. Okay.
So add documents is your big one, and the third one, which I think is really well worth trying. Anyone who's emailed you a bill, forward it for the crack even today, as many as you can, at delmanion@dext.cc, and you'll see them landing into this inbox. I'm just going to archive that again because we published it, right? They'll start queuing up here. It'll start learning about them. It'll start putting up the prices and have a crack at it. Publish up what you can and see it's coming through. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's Dext. Now it'll also go up into Electric Ireland and download bills. It'll go up into those.
Yeah.
We'll just get
online portal ones.
Yeah. Now I'm all about reducing pressure, right? So like you with your head on you there, seeing stuff coming in, will do a lot if it's already in ahead of you. So
yeah,
if there's one or two dependable people there who check in deliveries and you get them photographing, and a key thing is for them to put like done or something on the bill.
Yes.
Gonna waste your time. I wonder are these in, I better do it.
Yeah, just to exactly, like as you would just manually input them, just tick them in QuickBooks or whatever, do you know what I mean? But just so that that you know they're photographed and uploaded or whatever.
Yeah, so we can add someone to that. So you have a think about it yourself. Think about reducing your own pressures. So there might be a couple of suppliers like me and the VetDrive guy. I emailed the VetDrive guys on their Dext CC so they can see the bill, but it's already in QuickBooks when they go looking. So there might be a few suppliers you can say, when you're emailing me at accounts at Farmgate, can you also CC
to Dext? Yeah.
And it's in there ahead of you. It's one less thing for you to do. Okay.
So that would be huge. Yeah, huge.
Yeah, it's the best of the whole lot, to be honest with you.
Huge.
So
no, that's excellent. Yeah, we'll definitely
So you just have a go at that for the next 24 hours, 48. I've put out a Tipperary today and I'm back tomorrow evening.
Yeah.
and maybe book even now a Zoom in a couple of days with me.
Yeah.
And we'll see how you're getting on and what's happening. Okay.
Brilliant. Okay, I'll do that now. Okay. I'm actually off tomorrow. So I'll have a crack today, and then I'm going to go through with one of them. Probably, I need to just have, need to chat with Connor and go through a few bits, and we'll have to obviously delegate maybe.
Yeah, just have even on a blank piece of paper, just think of where the bills come from, who might do what for you, because believe me, it is a labor saver, but
a labor
more
saver
useful just looking at that in the inbox. Now, the other thing that we don't do too often, but we do it, is if we're really on top of it, say in a month, we say when it's photographed and recognize everything, just put it straight into QuickBooks.
Yeah.
So it's auto publishes through. You'll still have it in Dext, but it'll be published on, and you'll see stuff piling up in QuickBooks, and then you'll see the bank will have recognized the bill in there, and if it's paid already, it'll match up and all this type of thing.
Yeah, I understand. Yes, even though most of the time we're on a 60-day credit with like we'd have high supplier bills, but we're on this, it'd be direct debits, but we'll be on a 60-day credit thing with them, and they just take the direct debit as per whatever's owed for that period. So it won't actually. Now I know you'll get some certain things where you have once-off suppliers and we've paid them and it'll match them as it usually does. Do you know what I mean? Match an invoice, but maybe not for the big suppliers. It probably won't.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll see what emerges, and
but even this is like, groundbreaking for you.
I'm looking at all those files behind. I should be looking at you, but I'm looking at all those files behind you.
There's nothing got to me.
I don't know. Well, anything to do with files full of bills. Like we shred all our bills here every day.
Yeah.
Like that's where you're going. That's where you're going,
Yeah.
So the download eFlow or Electric Ireland or Panda or these is a dead handy one as well. But I'll just show you that in case you want to have in case you come across it. So again, in Add Documents, there's a thing here called Fetch. So all the ways that you'll get the bills in here are explained here. Actually, one thing just to watch, if there's one PDF, say with 5 or 6 bills in it, just click this one and it'll separate out the 5 or 6 bills.
Okay.
One document per page. So if you have a PDF and you've scanned, 5 or 6 bills, slide it in there and it'll separate out the 5 or 6 bills. Here it won't. So just that's a little trick. But anyway, we'll see what it comes up on the job. But this one here, Fetch, this is a great one. Add a connection. So for anyone who says, please download your bill, and the typical ones, you can put the name in here and see do they exist. And eFlow, Air, Panda, Vodafone, Adobe, Apple, and 3 are the common ones we come across. Okay. And I'm going to say, that's going to ask you to connect, but all you do is you put in your username and password.
Yeah.
Nothing will happen. You'll be all excited, but nothing will happen. And in about 3 days, then it'll start downloading the bills and put them into QuickBooks. Yeah. And then you never have to do them again. Okay.
Brilliant.
So, or into Dext, and then we program them off into QuickBooks. So
it's amazing.
Yeah, no, it's great. To be honest, Adele, it's the best the whole lot.
Yeah.
I get people, I don't want to spend 10, 20 or 30 quid a month. And because sometimes I don't know what Vodafone or VetDrive will charge you, if anything. They might have this already built in. But with us here, we charge, it depends on the transactions, but generally works out hardly anything, like 19 or 29 a month, and it saves them. It saves them a fortune in VAT they never used to claim because they were missing bills.
They would have missed them. Yeah, no, excellent. Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, I will, what I'll